There's increasing concern about overseas tourists driving on the wrong side of Victorian roads. It comes after a frightening close call at Torquay.
Blissfully unaware, tourists in a silver four-wheel drive travelled down the wrong side of the road at Torquay Esplanade. Local resident Shannon, who was driving with his 2-year-old daughter in the car, recorded the near head-on collision on his dash cam.
Really scary, you know, you're seeing a car coming on your side of the road towards you.
After reporting the incident, police confirmed the vehicle was registered to a Tullamarine hire company.
I think they just looked totally confused. I just don't think they knew what was happening.
Vic Roads is aware of the problem.
We have been really proactive in rolling out directional arrows on the road so that people know what side of the road they should travel on.
Victoria Police have produced an educational road safety video aimed at tourists. But locals say more needs to be done.
You can obey all the road rules, but if somebody else isn't obeying the road rules, what chance have you got?
I think there should be a little something you have to do before you get your driver's licence, just so you can be informed.
I think education's probably the go.
One of Victoria's most popular tourist destinations, the Great Ocean Road, last year attracted more than 2.5 million visitors. And with that number increasing, so too are the fears of more fatalities on the road.
You can't go along putting signs in a township, you can't put arrows on the road everywhere, so there's probably some form of other education that needs to take place.
Michael Felgate, 7 News.
Frustrated residents are calling for international drivers to be better educated after near misses along the Great Ocean Road. Dashcam footage has captured one tourist driving into oncoming traffic. Mark Santomartino has the story.
On the wrong side of the road, heading for oncoming traffic.
It was a hairy experience, and having my daughter in the car as well was, quite confronting.
Shannon Greeno was on his way home from the beach in Torquay when he was narrowly missed by an international driver.
I believe this is happening all the time, like day in, day out.
International drivers were involved in less than 2% of Victorian crashes in 2016, but around tourist hotspots, residents and police say they're proving deadly.
The driving can be very erratic sometimes, and our highway patrols are always reporting in on such cases.
The people particularly in my area, in the coastal ward around the 12 Apostles, are feeling like human bollards.
While educational videos are available for tourists via Visit Victoria.
Ask your passengers to remind you to drive on the left side of the road each time you set off and when you're turning at an intersection.
They're online only. Hire car companies aren't responsible for educating drivers. Vic Roads relying on electronic, multilingual signage to assist Chinese drivers at the 12 Apostles.
We're pretty comfortable that they're not overrepresented in the crashes on the Great Ocean Road, but we're looking to see how we can support them to ensure their safety.
Hundreds of static English-only signs are scattered here across the Great Ocean Road, reminding tourists that in Australia we drive on the left. Victorian Premier Daniel Andrews pledging to support any change recommended by Vic Roads or the TAC.
If signage was something that experts said to us we needed to have a look at, then I'm more than happy to consider that.
Hopefully this puts it on the radar.
In Torquay, Mark Santomartino, 9 News.